Hi Aries, welcome back. This is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. So Aries, when I was getting ready for your reading, when I was sitting in the meditation, I had a song come through and it's not an older song, but it's old-ish and it was remade recently, right? But the main part that I kept getting was the part where she says, I just can't get you out of my head. It starts la 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 la. For the longest time, that's the only part I was getting, and then the rest came. I just can't get you out of my head. So it could be Aries that you like that song, that you're hearing that song. If you do hear that song, that might be a sign for you, so pay attention. It could just be that those lyrics are capturing what's going on in the collective Aries energy of maybe you've got someone on your mind or you're on someone's mind, and maybe it's a project. It doesn't even have to be a person, just something that is consistently stuck in your energy or is consistently maybe in your thought processes. Okay, so we'll get the cards out and see, Aries. The other image that I got was fairies. I was seeing fairies, you know, like the cartoon characters, like the Disney fairies, the little fairies. So I don't know if fairies are significant to you, if that's something that you like, or I don't know. Take it or leave it. So let's go ahead and get into the reading, Aries, and see what's going on, okay? You got the 5th house of passion out. So that makes sense, right? That makes sense considering what I was feeling. This is all about, like it says, passion, creativity, playfulness, love affairs, being more lighthearted. I do believe the moon is in Aries right now, if I'm not mistaken. So you might be feeling that as well. This is highlighting humor, children, and love, just love in general. So some of you have love on the brain, as I can hear that song in the background as well. But again, if that's the case, it might be something that, I don't know. There's something here about not being able to get something off of your mind or off of your brain, whether that be good or bad, whether that be related to another person or not, we'll see. But that's kind of what I'm getting out. This is definitely fire energy, so I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be able to handle this energy very well as it comes through for you. So let's see what else we have going on. We're going to go into the head space, the heart space, Aries, and what you need to know from Spirit's perspective. So yeah, the 6 of Wands here. So there's some sort of recognition coming in around a passion that you have, okay? This could be a desire towards a relationship, or like I said, a goal that you've had that you might be getting some success or recognition for during this time frame. This also could be getting the attention of others. So you might be very magnetic right now, Aries. You might be noticing that there's like an influx of people that are drawn to you, okay, whether that be intimate or platonic, matters not. It's just like having this air of magnetism about you, Aries, and it's like getting attention, but in all the right ways, right? Now, some of you are getting attention, but maybe not really wanting it necessarily, but I feel like for the majority of you, you're actually quite comfortable with this, okay, or happy about this, as it is giving you some sort of enthusiasm in your energy, a little boost in energy, okay? So I feel this is a beautiful vibe. Again, that brings me back to that song. What else does she say in that song? Maybe it'll come to me. Let's see. So what I'm also going to do is get an advice card out, but I'm not going to read it to the end to see how it plays into the reading, Aries. Ooh, there it goes. And yeah, let's get into it. Ooh, I'm going to place it face down on one angel guidance card as well. Okay. So, in the headspace, what do you have going on? Let's get a little bit more detail here for you, Aries. In the headspace, what does Aries have going on? You have, all right, the Queen of Pentacles here. This is an interesting deck, by the way. I've only used it once before. And the depictions of the images are very detailed. Okay, so like the Queen of Pentacles is in a wheelchair in this picture, which is really an interesting depiction. And then, let's see, you have the Page of Wands here, and, okay, the Three of Wands. Give me one more. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like Aries, and looking at these cards, there's something here about feeling like maybe you were at a disadvantage when you were a child, okay? Or maybe feeling, I'm getting the word advantageous, and I'm not even sure how that applies to this reading, but it came through very clearly, so take it or leave it. There's something about your childhood showing up here that may have felt like it put you at a disadvantage. Some of you actually having like disabilities or speech impediments, or what is that where you have trouble reading or you read things backwards? I'm not diagnosing anyone. I'm not saying that's you specifically, but they're giving me a bunch of different examples of something about the childhood and not feeling that you had the upper hand when it came to life in general, or your peers or other people. It could be that you came from a different socioeconomic status even, but take it as it resonates, right? Something about that showing up in the thought space here. Okay, but it's like they're giving me the term reading, writing, arithmetic. Okay, now some of you, it's like coming to the knowing now as an adult, as you bloom, as you grow, that you're actually a very multifaceted person, lots of different talents. It's like you made the best of whatever you had in front of you, Aries, and that's kind of like what's gotten you to where you're at now. I know a lot of Aries people that in my life, and all of them have like a similar trait of just not taking no for an answer. You want something, you go for it, you know. Is a very ambitious zodiac sign for the most part. So I feel like if you haven't been tapping into that part of your own zodiac, then this is the time now to take advantage, right? It would be advantageous of you to take advantage of that, to hone in on that fiery skill. Let that ambition drive you towards the things that you're naturally gifted, naturally good at, okay? There's like all of this creative vibes coming in, all of this creative energy coming in for you, Aries. And if you hone this in the right way, it actually could make you a very wealthy woman or man. Some of you already know this and are standing in your wealth and your knowing now. Some of you are in the process of kind of going in that direction, and or instilling this in your children. Now, some of you that have children, this is something that you have had to learn the hard way, but because you learned it the hard way, you're now able to teach from a spot of examples so that your children or your grandchildren, your lineage benefits from your growth, your expansion. You know what I'm saying? It's like being in this spot right now, Aries, where you have the knowledge to impart to others, okay? Even if it's not your children, just the next generation, or in your workplace, or within your family, you know? It's like you have kind of proven to yourself your capabilities, or that's what this next chapter of your life is about. And it's like bringing all of this into focus, right? And it helping you to show your worth. I have Missy Elliott coming through. Work it. But this is beautiful. That just flew in. It was so fluid, that message. So I feel like there's also a lot of fluidity in the energy, okay? Or spirit really wanting you to go more towards the things that make you feel good, the things that come easy to you. It's like you don't have to work so hard at this, Aries. Some of you have always felt like maybe you have to work hard to get what it is that you want, but now getting to this point in your life, Aries, where things come natural, things come a bit easier to you, and that kind of flowing into the experience, okay, in a very natural way. I'm sorry, hold on a second. Sorry about that, Aries. I don't know if you heard it, my doorbell rang. I never get visitors, so it kind of took me off guard. And then by the time I got down there, nobody was there. So I don't believe in coincidences, right? And everything happens in divine timing. So some of you, side note, you might be getting maybe an unexpected visitor, okay? So just something to take note of, or an unexpected delivery. So let's look at the emotional well-being, Aries, and see what we have going on there. The emotional space, what do you got going on when it comes to your emotions, to your love? You've got the Ten of Wands, the Sun card, the Fool. Woo! Oh my gosh, I can't get that card up. Okay. And this is the Queen of Swords. So again, Aries, let me look at these cards for a second because the depictions are really important on these cards. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck, the Hangman. There's a butterfly in this picture, okay? Some of you, butterflies might be important. I do feel this is a transformative time, and I'm not just saying that. I do feel like there is some sort of transformation happening in your life where they keep giving me the word common ground, or something about common ground is important, okay? But it's like emotionally, if things have been feeling heavy for you, okay, or maybe your hard work isn't paying off, or feeling exhausted even, putting too much on your plate. Some of you holding yourself to an unreasonable expectation, right? Right now, emotionally, it's time to go into this more playful state, to allow yourself to have a little bit more joy in your life, to feel that sense of connection again, okay, with your inner child, with the part of you that is ready to experience some new things, okay? I have a song coming through. Go to world, gonna jitterbug, chitty chitty bang rang. I actually did a TikTok to this. We Should Be Dancing. I don't know the name of the artist, but that's the song title. We Should Be Dancing. First of all, if you want to lift your spirits, that's a terrific song. Okay, I'm just saying. Maybe you should be dancing, but the song is like very upbeat, very like move your body, very like that type of vibe. So some of you, it's like letting go of this seriousness. Now, some of you are afraid, like if you're too playful, maybe with your children or in a relationship or at work, that people won't take you seriously. But they're actually saying, Aries, that playfulness, the side of you that has that really quick wit, because Aries people are quite funny, witty. That's actually, people like that, so infuse a little bit more of your inner child into whatever it is that you're doing for a living. They're saying, have a little bit more fun with this. Don't take it so serious. Don't be so hard on yourself, because some of you have been unreasonably hard on yourself, and it could be coming from this childhood type of energy where you felt like maybe you had to prove yourself, Aries, or that you were at some sort of disadvantage. And they're saying, okay, that wasn't even the truth back then, but because you saw it that way, it did give you the motivation, right, to get where you're going now, or to be where you're at now. But now it's okay to let your hair down a little bit, even if you're a man, to let some of this weight off of your shoulders, and to be more of that playful side of yourself, to be more of that fun and exciting person that you naturally are, Aries. And people will take you seriously. You don't have to be serious in order for people to take you serious. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, use your smarts and your quick wit in your favor. All right. Now, some of you, they're giving me not to be messed with. Now, some of you, when it comes to relationships, right, again, there's this sense of like, don't mess with my happiness. So if you're in a relationship right now, or you have other relationships like friends, family, whatever in your life right now, and it's messing with your happiness, I feel like right now is the time period that you're going to detach, or maybe cut those relationships off, or maybe that's something you're considering. It's almost like, is this worth the wait? You know, are you dragging me down, or are you going to be part of my next chapter? So there's some sort of like evaluation going on here when it comes to relationships as well. So some of you could be also connecting with air or fire during this time frame, as I'm getting a lot of air and fire here, but that could also be in your chart, Aries. So let's look at what the big spiritual picture is, and what do you need to know the most to get the most out of this time frame. 8 of Cups, the Hermit. That song is still playing in my head. We should be dancing. All right. And you know, actually, this is the page, not the queen, but I still got the same message from it. All right, so Wheel of Fortune, woo, Hermit, 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, I'm sorry, no, 9 of Cups, okay. Wow. So, first of all, there is a message here about needing to embrace your body. Okay, and love yourself no matter what the age, no matter what the shape, no matter what it is that you look like. Some of you putting too much, or maybe not appreciating enough the vehicle that you're in, the body that you're in, right? And we're all perfect in Source's eyes. So just a reminder about that. That's kind of a side note. But from the higher perspective, it's like you're gaining valuable knowledge here that is making you... I don't want to say stronger, because that's not the word. I don't think you need any more strength, right? I think you've been tested enough. I think now is this point where you're getting some internal growth around kind of like knowing that you can be both the boss, but also the child or the student. Like, you don't always have to play the one role or the other, right? The student or the teacher, but that you can combine the both and infuse more fun into your life, all right? There's some sort of good fortune coming around that was going to make you very satisfied here, Aries, as long as you follow your joy. Okay, so you're in control of that. Nothing is ever set in stone, right? Good things come to us when we are in the space of expecting good, of paying attention to our thoughts and giving focus to the good things, right? So if you can stay in that space during this time frame, Aries, you'll start to see some sort of evolution of something that that you want here. And it may be something that you have long wanted, okay, since childhood, something that you once felt a disadvantage to, but now you're realizing that you have the power to manifest whatever it is that you want for yourself, okay? I heard give back to the needy. Some of you might have been the person in need in the past, and now you have an opportunity to give back, okay? This is especially true for my Aries that are in this point in their life where you have a lot of abundance, you have a lot of financial stability around you, and you know, sometimes Source puts us in a power position so that we can help others, right? So if you're in that position, there's something about like giving back, but that also giving you so much more in return through love, through positive law of attraction, through the sense of feeling good about yourself, okay? That's for those of you who are able to do that. Now, if you're not in that, because there's some of you that are still in this disadvantage, or they gave me the term dire straits, then what they're saying is to get out of that energy, to find the joy in what you do have, to... I'm not saying to polish a turd or accept less than you deserve, but I am saying that show gratitude for the things that are going well for you, okay? Especially during this holiday season, be a little bit more playful, a little less serious about it, and then that will help to shift your energy so that you can meet the other Aries people that are now in this very abundant energy. But it's here for you, okay? So... I'm getting a song. Soul sister, go sister, gotta get that dough, sister. Okay. Some of you have a soulmate here showing up, but I got the word soul sister, so this could be an actual sister, a friend. If you're a masculine, a brother, or maybe a sister, who knows? It could be an intimate partner that feels like a soulmate. But there's some sort of luck tied around this. Okay, so you'll know who this is for you by the end of December, more than likely, or right now. But there is some sort of good fortune tied to you and this person. So take the steps necessary, Aries, to further yourself, okay, yes, but also to allow yourself a little bit more grace, a little bit more breathing room, all right? There's like, I cannot get the word through. I don't know why they keep wanting me to say gem, or I'm getting the word gem. There's like a diamond in the rough or something. Something about gem. Some of you like gems. I'm not sure. Take it or leave it. All right, so let's see what your Law of Attraction cards have to say about this then. You have a father's love. Some of you, this is highlighting the relationship between you and your father or the paternal figures, grandfather in your generation of family for whatever reason. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or passed, it's one of the strongest bonds you will experience. All right, so take that as it resonates. And then your Law of Attraction card here says, I can praise abundance wherever I see it. So this says, if you seek... Don't mind my dogs. Wow, lots of distractions. Okay. You might have some unexpected distractions also coming in. All right. Anyways, it says, if you seek financial well-being for yourself, you must praise it wherever you see it. If you would like more abundance for yourself personally or for others that you care about, you must not criticize those who are experiencing abundance. When you criticize or condemn anything, you activate an opposing vibration to what it is that you seek. So the way that you get abundance in your life is not to judge those who have it, not to hate those that have it, not to say, I would have done, if I had that money, I would do this and this and this with it. It's to say, I'm glad to see that it is possible for that person to get abundance, because that also means it is possible for me. And when it is my time, and for some of you, it is your time now, I will do all of the good things that I always set out to do with that abundance. And so give freely of yourself, and the universe will give freely back to you, Aries. Wow. Really interesting reading. Zodiac signs that could be in your chart, or the person or people that you're dealing with. I've got Leo here. Leo again, Aries, Virgo, Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Capricorn. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. But keep in mind, it is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all my social media accounts, all of them linked below, as well as in the About section, where you can also find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.